My name is Mark Honnell. I've been doing this for over a decade, and I'm in the business of moving really big things. I want to run you through a project that I just completed. It's probably one of the greatest achievements I think that I've done in my career. It was for a company called Core Energy. This item was for the oil and gas industry. It's called a Condensate Stabilizer. It was custom built in Canada, and it was delivered out to Gaylord, Michigan, where the unit was put to work. In this particular case, this item was 18 feet wide. So if you keep in mind that the two-lane highway, each lane is 12 feet wide. So that gives you a sense, perspective of the width of this item. That's the first challenge. The second challenge is it was 18 feet high. So imagine power lines, utility lines, as you pass under them in a car is no big challenge. With an item that high, it's a challenge. So the client mentioned the budget was about $500,000. By the time we got to looking at all of the route surveys and everything that was included, because of the size of this item, we were pushing close to $1 million to get this delivered. So in order to save on cost, you can imagine that the full route is 1,661 miles. But as you enter into the highly populated areas, a lot of things have to get moved. Utility lines have to get lifted, signs literally have to get removed so that the truck can make a corner. So in order to reduce those costs, we decided to put it on a barge at Menominee, Michigan. So by getting on a barge at Menominee, Michigan, we shortcut having to go through Chicago and any large population. The item doesn't come off the truck. It literally stays on the truck and the item, the condensate stabilizer, drive onto the barge. They drive up a series of ramps to get onto that barge. That barge is pulled behind the Candace Elise tugboat. They literally hook up to it with a steel cable or series of cables and pull that barge behind the Candace Elise. And it is an amazing sight to behold. The barge journey itself is about 225 miles. So it goes in the water or on the barge at Menominee, Michigan, and it comes off the barge at Sheboygan, Michigan. There's a lot of planning that goes into moving a piece of equipment like this. There are so many moving pieces that need to be addressed. Permits, which carrier are we going to use? Do they have the right equipment? Police escorts, pilot car escorts, the actual route survey or route planning. Timing-wise, at the very minimum, 2 months for something that large. It is so important to look ahead and figure out every potential catch that could happen and make sure that those things don't happen. Because every time something does happen, it costs a lot of money to fix it. So keeping in mind that the budget was $500,000, also knowing that the over-the-road route, our magic 1,661 miles, if we were to do it that way, would cost just under $1 million. We ended up saving them and doing the project for $300,000. It went on a cement pad at its destination on time. It was like an orchestra, it was like a symphony. Everyone worked together. We saved them a lot of money, and that condensate stabilizer is now working for the company to produce revenue.